I have returned to my CryptoQ Media channel, just in case you happen to miss it. We will talk about IBM, which I think has the future of the banking system figured out. After that, I was under the impression that IBM went its separate way. They were no longer an overwhelming power. I was totally unprepared for the sheer magnitude of IBM. I'll begin by giving some history of IBM, given they accomplished a lot in their time here. On this day in 1911, IBM was founded in Endicott, New York, as a computer tabulating recording firm. In the 1950s, the business would continue to grow. During the post-war economic boom, Bank of America made use of this enormous, groundbreaking computer at Stanford University. The year 1981 saw the launching of the first desktop computer by IBM. We have committed $29,000 as our budget. When you think about how much they cost now, you can see why the original desktop computers weren't in every house. On this day in 1983, however, IBM introduced the Junior PC, sometimes known as the PC Junior, its first attempt at the personal computer industry. So, you can see how they've changed over time. There was a premiere for the IBM PC convertible in April 1986. The convertible was the first laptop-style computer from IBM, following in the footsteps of the luggable IBM Portable, and it also introduced the 3.5-inch floppy disk format. Time travel to the 1990s, when the IBM Simon, a pen-based computer with a solid-state drive, a BGA transflective display, and an i386 processor, essentially the same specs as the first tablet, debuted at Comdex in Las Vegas, Nevada, we had the first smartphone. On top of that, this phone really could send and receive email. Because of this, they evolved over time. Yeah, I think it's time to get down to the present. When it comes to quantum computing, IBM is in the forefront. In the past, our family has been very outspoken regarding the quantum monetary system. A quantum financial system will be your destination if you follow this path. So, the journey began in 2016 when IBM put a quantum computer on the cloud and made it accessible to scientists and hobbyists worldwide. Customers have executed around 3.2 trillion quantum circuits, which has resulted in nearly 3,000 scholarly articles, and the business has built more than 70 quantum computers, with approximately 20 of them being continuously accessible through cloud access. The impact has been tremendous. Watson announced the first commercially available quantum computing processor prototype in 2017. Why don't we just go to the year 2022? Biden checks out a quantum computer at IBM. You may also see the quick transformation that occurred between 2016 and 2022. Things are continuously changing, even though COVID accelerated everything in 2020. These days, tokenizer is where we get them. By 2024, IBM will have turned 112 years old. In this century, IBM has been at the forefront of many of our technical breakthroughs. It all started with selling clocks, but IBM has come a long way since then. I think it's great that these DLTs are being associated with IBM, a giant in the business. It does more than just bring in a famous face. IP General Motors is head and shoulders above the competition in terms of processing power. It is clear that IBM has played a role in supporting SATP for a long time, beginning with Qnt. An IBM researcher who collaborates closely with SATP members including Thomas Hart and John O has brought this to light in particular. IBM, Qnt, and Thomas Hart's merger makes perfect sense inside ISOTC 307, which is very well structured. Because Qnt1 is the central component of the system. Prove that the source of an ion is Cspr exemplifies IBM's commitment to driving technological innovation. With Watson X, IBM is getting a taste of the next generation of artificial intelligence. Their latest collaboration is with Cspr to develop Proof AI, which will be seamlessly incorporated into Watson X. This will make it easy for AI, Cspr, and IBM to take use of blockchain's transparency and immutability. Think about what might happen if Cspr and IBM sparked a convergence of the fourth and fifth industrial revolutions. Among the first members of the Hbar Council, IBM became a member in August 2019. Nevertheless, we recently found out that IBM is building a digital ID on Hbar through council discussion on hashgraph developments. Additionally, we have noticed IBM patterns that directly mention a crypto consensus service. Collaboration in the public crypto arena is not something IBM is usually known to do. Besides vendors DAG, IBM has joined with another DAG-based DLT network. IBM's cloud infrastructure was made available to participants in a graph hackathon that the tech company recently sponsored, with prizes totaling over 100,000. The collaboration between IBM and Constellation is evident in several initiatives. They were co-founders of NFT DAO and have worked at Space Isaac and the U.S. Department of Defense, among other places. The official recognition of IBM and Constellation's relationship by the U.S. government is a significant development. DAG, in my opinion, has been the Bitcoin industry's data-driven powerhouse for quite some time. In my view, that will also be the main role of DAG in the monetary system of the future. Even IBM has made some remarks and given several presentations about IOTA. An example of this would be a patent from IBM that mentions IOTA specifically when talking about labor scheduling systems. Interestingly, this is in perfect harmony with IOTA's initial concept for M2M connections. Imagine a future when devices trade energy with one another in real time. For instance, your AC unit may contribute to your electric bill according to its energy consumption. As a result, there are a few connections between these cryptocurrencies. There is BM Ripple as well. There is also Stellar, which has been completely ignored. Stellar and IBM will maintain and even strengthen their tight partnership in the new monetary system. Developed on an IBM blockchain and linked to Stellar XRP, Dogecoin Pepe is a legitimate digital asset that acts as a fortress but has no real use. The Federal Reserve governments are changing the way U.S. institutions and corporations pay, and IBM will play a crucial part in this new system. So far, IBM is the one to follow if you're interested in Bitcoin investments. The portal to the new monetary system is located there. If you're new to my channel and have just subscribed, I appreciate it. Later, I will see you.